So the other day, I had one of the greatest days that I've had in a long time. It all started at work. I noticed this really cute girl using this ATM in my area. So politely, I walked over to her and said hello. She turned around and flashed a very friendly smile and proceeded to talk to me in a very flirtatious way, which is a great boost in any situation. So I was feeling pretty good about myself when customer service calls me up. They tell me that a lady customer needs help finding the price of a certain makeup product. So I walk over, grab the makeup, and start looking. The makeup that she had grabbed was out of its package, and the unfortunate part was that the only two that were left on the shelf were two different types, both different prices. So I walked back to customer service and told the lady this. So the product that you have is called Golden Lips. This one right here is original, and this one right here is Cocoa Tone. The original is $7.99, and Cocoa Tone is $8.99. So I have no idea how you're going to price Golden Lips. You might have to just guess. All of a sudden, a man in line speaks up and says, "Hey, do you know anything about this radio station?" Confused, I look at him and said, "No, I've never heard of them." He starts telling me about a few stations that they broadcast, which funnily enough are the two stations that I actually listen to. He then says, "I heard you talking just now, and your voice is very smooth, and I really wouldn't mind listening to you if you were on the radio. I think they're hiring. You should really go apply." Now I know I've said this before, but to a voice actor, the greatest compliment that you can ever receive is "I love your voice." It doesn't matter who says it, it's the greatest thing you can ever hear. So I was loving my day, but it wasn't until I got home that it ended with a bang. 2 weeks ago, my mouse died. I have a Roccat Cone XTD gaming mouse. I love it because it's durable, it's heavy, it's got that rubbery plastic feel to it, and it glows pretty colors like everything else in my setup. And again, I love it. I've had this mouse for 2 years, and 2 weeks ago, it started bugging and glitching out. Every time I single clicked, the mouse would double or triple click, and I cannot even begin to tell you how much of a pain that is when it came to video editing. There would be times when I was editing a video and my mouse would screw the entire video up so bad that I would actually have to restart. I restarted the entire video because my mouse was doing this, and this happened more than once. So I emailed a ticket to Roccat customer service. I figured that maybe I could send it in and they could try to fix it, or maybe I could purchase a refurbished one off them. I told them how long that I had the mouse, and this is what they said. "Your mouse is way out of warranty. However, we would like to make an exception. Please send us your mouse and we'll get you a new one as soon as we can." Now I was shocked, but I figured that what they meant was that I'd get a refurbished one, which is totally fine. I had my mouse for 2 years, and it's amazing that a company would actually send me a refurbished mouse for free. Anyway, back to the story. I get home, and there's a box in my kitchen. I run it upstairs, open it up, set up the mouse, and I'm very excited because I finally have a working mouse again. And then I notice the bottom of the mouse has no wear on it, as if it's never been used. The scroll wheel is difficult to scroll, as though the mouse has never been used. Roccat didn't send me a refurbished mouse. They didn't send me a used mouse. They didn't even send me an open box. Roccat sent me a brand new gaming mouse. Now these things are not cheap. I think when I got mine, it was on a sale and it was around $60. And they normally sell for $75 to $80, and they gave me a new one. This is a customer who had it for 2 years. It broke, as things do, and I didn't even ask for a replacement. I asked what they would be willing to do. This is a good company. This is exactly how a company should do its business, Asus. Roccat could have said, "You're way beyond your warranty. We can try to fix it, but you might just need to go purchase a new one." But they didn't. This wasn't about the money to them. They wanted to make me, the consumer, happy. And you know what? I am. Every time I look at my new mouse, I smile because there still exist companies like Roccat who actually care about the consumer, actually care about their customers, and want them to have the best experience ever. And they just made me a devoted customer. I won't fanboy for them, but if anyone asks me, "Hey, is Roccat a good brand?" You know exactly what I'm going to say, don't you? This is a company that I want to give my money to. I actually want to give them more money. I wonder if they have any other products that I might be interested in, because with customer service like that, so long as they keep that, I'm just impressed. I've told stories in the past where Aces screwed me, Walmart screwed me, and I promise you it'll happen again and again. But it's nice to make a video where a company actually had my back, went above and far beyond what I asked for, and surprised me. 2 years and I get a new mouse? What did I do to deserve that? Nothing. It's just a good company, and thank God companies like this still exist. Again, I will never fanboy for anybody, but if you do me right, I'll probably stick around. And that, my friends, was a good day.